Yes, yes, people. If that really felt uncomfortable, good. Because this is what standard football feels like. Manchester United did not win because Fulham collapsed. We did win because when it really mattered, we showed up and we were not broken. We really snapped back very, very hard when we went down. Three goals, two collapses, one response that changes how this team should be judged going forward. This was not a smooth win, of course. Yes, I concede that. You already know that, right? But this was a standards test, and United barely passed, but this is a pass anyway. United really controlled the game for 75 minutes. They lost control for 15, and then they took it back. That's the difference. Not dominance, not comfort, but the response was really what that mattered today. Fulham came here very organized, brave, and very dangerous. They did not roll over, and when United dropped intensity, they punished United. But when the moment arrived at the 94th minute, guys, you know what happened. United did not protect a point. They went hunting. And this is what really happened in the game. Welcome to United Public Square. Y'all know what time it is. No, context over noise, pure vibes, no filters. Hit that subscribe button if you coming through a Kick. If you coming through a Twitch, y'all know what time it is. Please, let's build this the right way together. Yes, yes, y'all. So yes, the first half told us a lot about Carrick's United. United weren't frantic. They were not reckless. They were very, very measured, guys. And early warning signs from Fulham, but big saves from Sana Lemons. VAR chaos, but United did not lose composure. And then structure paid off. Bruno Fernandes, Captain Fernandes, he was standing over a free kick. It's not chaos, it's design. Casemiro's header in the 19th minute, guys. It wasn't luck, it was positioning, timing, and execution. United led 1-0 and they deserved it, right? But here's the key. They didn't really smother the game. That's really matter what happens next. The most dangerous call line in football is not 1-0. It is 2-0. Yes, I mean it. It's 2-0 when you think you were really done. The Cunha goal in the 56th minute, that should have killed the game. Casemiro with that no-look assist pass. Cunha smashing the roof of the net. Old Trafford relaxed, and that was where the mistake crept in. United stopped imposing. Fulham started believing. VAR saved United once. Lamons saved United twice, but believe doesn't care about VAR. Let's not rewrite this part, right? Let's not rewrite this part, especially when it comes to United capitulating briefly for Fulham to impose themselves into the game. Maguire concedes that penalty. Jimenez scores. Kevin scores a worldie in stoppage time. And at 2-2, this is where old Manchester United folds. This is where the crowd groans, the bench panics, the players protect the draw. But watch what did not happen. No arguing, no sulking, no capitulation, no time wasting. Just reset and we go again. And that's what really matters in this game. Very, very important for us. The goal really mattered more than the point, right? 3 points in the back, but the goal matters more than how much people realize it. 94th minute game is emotionally gone. And I mean everyone is like, yeah, we'll take the 1 point and go home. At least it wasn't a loss, and at least we are going to be fit on the table and all that. We started looking at the league table and knew that Chelsea were above us and all that, and we're like, yeah, we are still above Liverpool. We'll just take a point and we'll just go home. It's 94th minute anyway. Game is emotionally gone. But Bruno, captain, Fernandez, he still demands the ball. He beats his man. He picks his head up, and Benjamin Sesko does striker fence. One touch, calm, boom, top corner. That's not chaos. And my friends, that is conviction. Y'all know what time it is. Yes, yes, y'all. At that point, it became 3-2 Manchester United, and that's how the game wrapped. And let's talk about some of the top performers, some of the top performers for today's game. Casemiro, big game hero. Y'all know what time it is. Casemiro, this was not nostalgia. This was elite. A goal, an assist, in pure control. And then when he subbed off in the game, we all saw what happened. We lost that control in the middle. Ugarte was not able to hold that control as we expected or as compared to Casemiro. But hey, we won the game. And Sana Lamans, United don't win this game today without him, period. End of. Two big saves, a big early save, a late save, and all that. I mean, he's got two big saves in this game that saved United. And again, United don't win this without Sana Lemons. And big up yourself, Sana. You should be feeling so proud of yourself. Now let's talk about Bruno Fernandes. Big Bruno, Captain Fernandes. Bruno Captain Fernandes. When everything really goes wrong, he stays responsible today. He creates the winner, he leads the reaction, and boom, that's how Bruno does it. I mean, Bruno was doing Bruno things today, and I really, really appreciate the fact that he was in the game today and we got our win. I mean, what Bruno is doing, I mean, he's leading the Premier League in goal contribution for the entirety of the Premier League. So like, Bruno is irreplaceable no matter what nobody says. And I hope he at least stays one more season for next year, right? When we go into the Champions League and all, hopefully we're in the Champions League or when we are in Europe next season. I just hope that Bruno will be there to enjoy so much of the effort he's put in this season. When he's playing deep, he's creating chances. XGs for Bruno or goal contributions when he's playing deep, or even when he's playing in the tens, is unsurpassed. It's a match. So yes, big up Captain Bruno Fernandes and Sheshko. Let's talk about Sheshko. Benjamin Sheshko. Yes, two touches, one hit the post, one goal. That is a striker's economy, y'all. That's my friends, a striker's economy. And I mean, he probably will be sulking sitting on the bench in the last two games. Like, why is Carrick not bringing me on? Why is Carrick not allowing me to start games and whatnot? That exactly he did exactly what Cunha did when he was brought in the last two games from the bench. He affected the game. And when Cunha was brought last week, see the worthy of a goal he scored against Arsenal last week. He wasn't sulking, asking Carrick, why am I not playing? I scored against City, or I created an assist and all that I contributed. Why am I not playing? But Sheshko stood up equally today. He got a few minutes into the game, probably 20 minutes he played today, and then he affected the game. So that was really a very, very good goal for Sheshko to be having today, especially scoring that winning goal at the Trafford end and all that, man. That was really a good eyesight to behold, man. I'm so happy for Sheshko. And again, football is not tennis, it's not a one man's game. You can be contributing equally on and off the field, and you have to be ready anytime when you are called upon. Exactly what Sheshko did, and I'm so very happy for him. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't really mean that we didn't have problems in this game. We still had our problems. This still isn't a complete performance. The game management after 2-0 wasn't good enough, guys. We all saw that in a span of 10 15 minutes we capitulated, but we were able to wrestle it back from Fulham and get the winning goal. The defensive depth still remains an issue. Maguire struggles late under pressure. Winning doesn't really erase these lessons. It exposes them, but safely, because today we won the game. So it's not a really hard lessons learned, but it's a safe lessons learned so that we can manage the situation with a win. It was gonna be really, really disastrous, even if we drop those 2 points. And I'm so happy that we took all 3 points, even though it's not a controlled performance for the last 15, even though it's not a clean sheet and all that, we still maintain to get 3 points, all 3 points. And that's exactly what matters at this moment. So Carrick, he got two things right and one thing wrong. So the right things he got right is the calm substitutions. He kept Bruno still on the field. He did not abandon the structure. And what slightly we'll call the wrong thing is the drop in the intensity of the game. At 2-0, everything was really, really lackadaisical. And that's where he got it wrong a bit. We did not maintain the intensity. And partly to be playing players and partly probably Carrick telling them to slow things down. But here is the difference that really matters today. Let me clock that for you. When it went wrong, he did not freeze. That's what really matters. We went into this last minutes of the game to wrestle the game from Fulham. So yes, yes, yes. I'm so supercharged and I'm very excited about that. And I do have someone versatile Versatile Dance FC, you are talking about promoting United Public Square and all that, but I can tell you already, if you really support our grind and you want to support Manchester United, we are not going anywhere else to get promotions and whatnot. We are staying right here, and so please subscribe to YouTube, United Public Square on YouTube. Please subscribe on United Public Square, YouTube. That's our official HQ. So I appreciate you coming through anyway, but we are not going anywhere to get any support and whatnot. If you truly want to support our grind and you want to support our hard work and stuff we put in our work, please subscribe at United Public Square on YouTube. That's our official HQ. And this goes to everyone also watching and listening and tuning in also, right? And I appreciate you coming through. If you're coming through Kick, if you're coming through Twitch, I appreciate you coming through. Please do us a solid, subscribe to United Public Square on YouTube and help us build this the right way together. So big ups yourselves, y'all. And yeah, so this game wasn't a perfect game, like I was saying, right? This wasn't a dominant performance, but this was adult football. Yes, this was adult football in 3 league wins, 2 collapses that we have survived. One standard is emerging. Manchester United are learning how to suffer and to respond. And that, my friends, is how serious teams are built. And again, we are taking all 3 points out of this game. We are so excited, supercharged, and all that. We say, bring on Tottenham Hotspur, who are actually losing 2-1 to Manchester City at a minute, right? I do want them to probably draw that game or even win against City, right? So they probably be coming to OTZ with some chest, and then we are going to be putting them in their place. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming through. And today we have won a game of football that has made it 3 wins in a row, y'all. And we are all rooting for Frank to get his 5 wins. That way he can get his trim. That way he can get his haircut. If you know, you know. If you don't know what Frank is all about and what we keep talking about Frank on this channel and many other United fan channels, it's this guy called Frank, and he's never cut his hair for the past over a year now because United have not been able to win 5 games in a row. So today we are all rooting for Frank to get his haircut eventually. So 2 more games for for Frank to cut his hair, right? If we win against Spurs next week, and then the week again after that we win against West Ham, then Frank can get his haircut, which I think is going to go viral for the whole world and all United fan base and whatnot. So yeah, that's what time it is, man. Appreciate you coming through again, and we'll be leaving you here, and then we'll be doing our midweek United Pulse episode number 14. So stay tuned for episode number 14. on Wednesday with United Pulse, and then next weekend we are going to also do the watch along Manchester United versus Spurs at OTZ. That's where we bring this today's show to an end. Enjoy the original song that we created again for this special game today that we have won. We'll see you on the we'll see you on the next one. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed and have a great and a blessed week. Peace. We out.
Two wins don't make a season, they make a standard. City fell, Arsenal folded. Not a real test, walked into Old Trafford. Oh, yeah. P-City, they said it was emotion. Beat Arsenal, they changing the notion. Same batch, new posture, different devotion. This ain't momentum, this is motion. Carry strip the noise, simplify the frame. Players look free, but the hunger stayed. Bruno dictate like the pitch is his page. I'm out unlocked, no leash, no cage. Back-to-back giants, composure intact. They didn't flinch at pressure, responded with facts. But here's where season, quietly crack. Games like Fulham, where focus get lagged. No underdog energy, no team mentality. This is discipline, dominantality. Table don't care what you did last week. Standards get tested when the crowds pay easy. This is a standards test, no letter, no flex. Old Trafford watching every pass, every step. Big wins, fade fast, to have a neglect. We don't chase moments, we protect respect. Standards test, I lock chest out. Same hunger now that the noise died down. This ain't hype, this is how you progress. Fulham at home, yeah, this the test. Fulham don't fold, they come here brave. Mid-block discipline, line well trained. They wait for mistakes, speed up delay. This what top teams, separate from praise. Old Trafford nice, but scripts get flipped. Seen it before, dominant slip. But this United moves with different grip. Control the tempo, ownership. Sesko, looming defenders, back pedal. Physical presence, area threat metal. Wide overload, switch play lethal. Make Craven Cottage, form irrelevant. No charity points, no mercy tone. This ground dimension will impose your own. You don't win title being giants alone. You win them by handling business at home. This is a standards test, no let them no flex. Old Trafford watching every pass, every step. Big wins fade fast to the habit neglect. We don't chase moments, we protect respect. Standards test, silence of doubt. Same focus now, that the light dim down. No emotion, no dip, no comfort set. Fulham at home, yeah, this the test. No headlines tonight, just control. Champions don't blink, they impose. Calling it early, lock the tone. 3-1 United, set the throne. Sesko first strike, bully the zone. Net ripple loud, message known. Bruno on the team, tempo commander. Every face sharper, cleaner, calmer. Went full impressed, we passed through answers. No care ball, just standard. This ain't about who we beat last week, about who we are when it's easy to sleep. Stand by our judgery, truth in the speech. Built a United public couldn't read. Not chasing praise, not living up north. This is how serious teams deploy. From giants to grinders, same the man said. Old Trafford pass to the standards. Standards tell, no let them no flex. Old Trafford watching every pass, every step. Big wins fade fast to the habit neglect. We don't chase moments, we protect respect. Standards test, season in sight. Same discipline under softer lights. City Arsenal, that's context set. Fulham at home, pass the test. Pass the test. Anybody can rise. Elite team, sustain. Standards don't celebrate.